Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PWG Pro Wrestling Gorilla Episode 2, entitled Card Subject to Change. We are in Southern California at the Paula Casino. It is me, Mikey Bro here, with, of course, the man you all know and love from the NXT The Game series, my 7-year-old, almost 8-year-old son in a month, Cohen. Cohen, what's going on?
What's up? Also, have a good new year. I know it's almost 2018. Actually, it will be, so yeah, have a good year.
Have a new good year. Excuse me, have a good new year. We're going to start off the show. PWG card subject to change opens up with the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, Cohen in the ring. Matt Jackson says they've talked to PWG management and card subject to change will be true to life tonight. Matt Jackson says he doesn't want to bury anyone, so he won't mention any names. He then coughs a name and says it inaudibly, which pops the fans. So tonight, their match against the world's cutest tag team is being rescheduled because instead they're getting a rematch for the PWG World Tag Team Championships. Jeff Cobb and Matt Riddle now show up through the fans, the PWG World Tag Team Championships on their shoulders, and say they beat them last month at DDT4, so unless they're willing to put something on the line, the card will have to change yet again. Excalibur now stands up from the announce desk and says that the match will indeed happen tonight, but per PWG management, if the Young Bucks lose, they cannot have another PWG Tag Team title shot as long as the Chosen Bros, Jeff Cobb and Matt Riddle, are the champions. The Chosen Bros, Cohen, Jeff Cobb and Matt Riddle seem happy with that. Matt Jackson was poor with the dialogue. Nick Jackson was poor without a script as well. Cobb was not suited to his gimmick. Excalibur enjoyed having freedom to go off script. This angle and everything else got the crowd off to a hot start. There's no skill improvements to start it off, but a 48D+. In the opening match, Cohen, Timothy Thatcher defeats Desmond Xavier in 9:36 by submission with the Thatcher stretch. This match got the crowd hotter, Cohen. A 46 for Thatcher and a 39 for Xavier. No skill improvements. 45D. Let's continue on. All right, next, look at this one, Cohen. And about that, had some good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Ray Phoenix, Lucha Underground's Phoenix, Cohen, defeats Jack Evans and Sammy Guevara in 11:09 when Ray Phoenix defended Sammy Guevara by pinfall with a Meteora. Jack Evans is not suited to his gimmick either. Let's quick make a note here. Evans change gimmick. We'll go ahead and do that, Cohen. Ray Phoenix had an in-ring performance of 56 to lead the show. Evans with a 53 and Sammy Guevara with a 49. Jack Evans is improving his performance, as is Ray Phoenix, Cohen, 58C-. All right. Next up, and about that had great heat, Cohen, and good wrestling, Will Ospreay defeats Chuck Taylor, Chuck E.T., in 12:44 by pinfall with a 630 splash. 44 for Chuck Taylor, 61 for Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay, Cohen, is improving in technical skills, and he gets a 58C- for his efforts. All right, next, Cohen, we're at intermission. What have you thought of the show so far? These are a lot. They're pretty good. Yeah, Cohen's still learning a lot of the PWG wrestlers. He knows a lot of the NXT, WWE, and all the New Japan and Ring of Honors, but he's still learning PWG. Excalibur, Cohen, says we're about to come back from intermission as he's in the ring, with Ricochet putting his PWG World Championship, Cohen, on the line out of the intermission against none other than Pentagon from Lucha Underground as well, Cohen. Excalibur then goes on to say that the paperwork has been signed by both the Chosen Bros, Riddle and Cobb, and the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson. And tonight, Cohen, in the main event, if the Young Bucks lose, they do not get another PWG World Tag Team Championship opportunity as long as the Chosen Bros are the champion. Excalibur was very underwhelming, a 44D, not fantastic, not horrible though. Let's go ahead and get to that Pentagon and Ricochet match now, Cohen. And about, a 70C+, look at that. And about that had great wrestling and good heat. Ricochet, Cohen, defeats Penta El-Zero-M in 14:01 by pinfall with a double moonsault. Ricochet, Cohen, the double moonsault. Ricochet makes defense number 2 of his PWG heavyweight title. 70 for Ricochet, 54 for Penta. This got the match crowd buzzing, Cohen, and it's Ricochet is improving his performance skills with a 70C+. What do you think about that match?
It's good.
Go ahead.
Did you guys know that Ricochet is Prince Puma? Leave a comment if you didn't.
Yeah, Cohen wants.
Yes or no?
Yeah, Cohen wants to know if you guys can leave him a comment if you know that Ricochet was actually Prince Puma. All right, next up, after the match, Cohen, Ricochet, who rumors are, Cohen, he's possibly heading to real life NXT, holds up the PWG World Championship, having made another successful defense to a sea of cheers. So Ricochet with another victory here tonight at Pro Wrestling Gorillas Card subject to change. Next up, Cohen, in a decent match, reborn Matt Seidel defeats Trevor Lee in 1809 with a shooting star press. He was formerly Evan Bourne in WWE. 56 for Seidel with a 42 for Trevor Lee. And let's get to our main event, Cohen, where the Young Bucks will take on the Chosen Bros of Matt Riddle and Jeff Cobb. If they lose, they can't have another tag team title shot.
Until
they lose.
The Chosen Bros.
And about that, a great wrestling and good heat, the Chosen Bros defeated the Young Bucks in 12:38 when Jeff Cobb defeated Nick Jackson by pinfall with a flipping body slam. The Chosen Bros, Cohen, make defense number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 of their PWG World Tag Team Championships. Matt Jackson and Nick Chapman are great, though, together, obviously. Riddle and Cobb with a 60 and a 52. 69 for Nick Jackson. 61 for Matt Jackson. No skill improvements. To close the show out, the Chosen Bros, Cobb and Riddle, celebrate after a match with the fans, while the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, throw a fit that they lost, Cohen. Cobb and Riddle retain, while the Young Bucks, Cohen, cannot get a championship opportunity until Cobb and Riddle, the Chosen Bros, are no longer champs. So, Matt and Nick Jackson, we are no longer going to be letting them go off script. They are not good off script. A 60C+. Do you have a prediction for the end of the show rating?
Let's say, usually on my ratings, let's say since it's new, let's say a D something.
A D something.
A D anything.
A 64C, Cohen. That's great, though, right? We increased our popularity in 38 regions. Let's go ahead and make a speech real quick, Cohen. We're going to give it again to the champions tonight, Cohen, because the champions were... actually, you know what? I can't do that. You know who we got to give it to? We got to give it to
Young Bucks.
Ricochet, Penta. We're not going to give it to the Young Bucks. Ray Phoenix. We'll go ahead and do that. So go ahead and make the speeches. This was PWG's second episode, guys. By the 7 likes that we have already, only 3 hours into it, I'm assuming you guys like this series, which is great because this series is much easier than the NXT series to book. Out of your mouth. The NXT series is a little more difficult because we have more storylines. This is more just a match and results-based wrestling. But this was the second episode of PWG Pro Wrestling Guerrillas, card subject to change. I'm Mike Bro here on Mike Bro Channel with my son, Cohen Bro, and we want to wish everyone a Happy New Year and a
glorious
rest of your day. Oh, we just finished. Let's see what our notes are real quick. Everyone's with us, so let's just see. Callahan wants a pay raise. Great. What did he get? He's getting over, I guess we're going to see how much he wants a pay raise, Cohen. He was a $250 pay raise. Let's go 50%. He's annoyed. I don't care. Let's see what our show rating was, Cohen. Our show rating was Tanahashi's contract ending, New Japan, obviously, Matt Jackson's opinion. Ray Phoenix is clumsy. I'd cut him. Well, we don't want to do that. A .03 again. But that's all right. That's all right. This was PWG. Episode 2. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will be back with PWG All-Star Weekend. I believe that I don't know. I think that's a 2-show month. We might do it. But if we do it, it may be like on a Tuesday and a Wednesday because all of our talent is contracted to many other shows. I don't know what we do. We might sign some guys just for this weekend. I don't know. We'll have to see and have to play it by ear, guys. This is still a new series for us, and we're still filling it out as we go. But anyways, have a glorious rest of your day and enjoy 2018.